to Germany. When resting, they go to America. When buying mansion, they visit London. When shopping, they go to Dubai. When on holiday, they visit Paris or Bahamas. When educating their children, they select Europe. When praying, go to Saudi Arabia or Jerusalem. But when they die, they will all want to be buried in Nigeria. Please help me ask them. Is Nigeria a cemetery? Please help me share so that this particular message will get to all these lunatics who are spoiling the name of their country. Oh, here they don't hear the pop court. The madam is a court. Oh, in here, in Gorongoro now. I'm not quite here, man. Oh, Jonah to see her. I know I can buy an horse. Hang on, make a about son of Mamma Biafra. Because if you don't say you are, nobody say thou art. I have potago by a potago. No going back. Anam na Kaduna. Anam na Jos. Benue had to put them. Lagos had to put my no more to put American lago. Anamacuni who number no way here for him. I didn't wait at Biafra. Biafra, and when he didn't Biafra. Macon or Diania, Abuzion or the Jabu, she won't couple. I am not talk I see me apple. I got for one of the Nadia. Unania Nabu. Onye nwanyi yere anyị aka nna dị ọjọọ anyị nọ na ya ị ga-asọpụrụ gị ma gị zọpụta Chukwu okike yere anyị aka n'ọnọdụ ọjọọ anyị nọ na ya anyị ga-asọpụrụ gị ma gị zọpụta ọ bụ onye ga-abụ ezigbo nna ka anyị hụrụ n'anya Chukwu abịa ma bịa zọpụta anyị n'aka ndị zu Ani na yo kai poneba chukwa biama yazopota. Oh, great veterans, we are the leading heroes. I na kunu nihin Nnamdi Kanu biasi mama Biafra siasa. Biko kokoram de veterani no ga ha tuzie kanonda. Mkpo atuzie okpokwo ndị Anambra ndị ọzọ. Ben Nnamdi Kanu no mwaya weju. Wee pụta nke izizi wee tụ n'ezugo asị ya na ndị akpa Ibom ka nọ n'ụzọ na-abịa ọtụ oke nya na ya ka pụta gboo asị ya na emesịa pụta ọ pụtazie n'ọzọ bụ na ezugo o wee bịa sị unu ma na mesoro unu wee nụọ ọgụ bịa ihe menụ bụ na pụọnụ n'iro kwunuzie rọpụtara onwe unu onye unu ga-anọnyetugodi n'azụ na Biafra ga-abịa mgbe na-adịrị anya Biafra bịa ha ana ndị izizi anyị ebu ụzọ wee setụlụọ nọ ndị lụrụ ọgụ n'ihi na unu mepụrụ anya ihu pa wee pụọ n'iro many people wee rọpụta ma ji ose na ihe na-agwa unu enye ebe a majority bịa dade wee rọpụta ya o wee si soro ya nọ n'azụ na-eme ihe a na-eme jikọta na onwe unu aka that after sometimes na ihe na-agwa unu after sometimes na onye nwaanyị ga-eme ebere Biafra ga-abịa eburu ụzọ setụlụ unu ihe a mere 17th August sorry 15th August ọkwa ya 2017 na be ya ndị mmadụ juru ebe niile juru eju ebe niile o wee sị unu agakwana na-eme onye bịa sị enye na ego Nigerian gọọmenti ga-akwụ unu nke a na nke ọzọ papa ma mme ya n'ihi ọ bụrụ na ha ga-eme ya oge ha na-eme nke ndị Yoruba na Hausa n'oge aka emekata unu mana na fama mmịa si unu atụfuchikwa na ego unu na sọsọ ndị ga-akwụ unu nwe ụgwọ na ọ bụ ndị Biafra ihe ahụ wee banye ebe a onye ọbụla bịa dade nụrụ ya and ọ nụkwa na vidiyo otu a.
Do you know the key to success? One of the keys to success is not being afraid or scared to lose. Because when you become afraid to lose, you will definitely lose. Some people sometimes, they use failure and losing interchangeably. They use it as if it is interwoven. Some people says that failure and losing has a thin line. But of course, if you look at it from that perspective, you might concur with that. But of course, I want to make something clear. I want to separate the lines between failure and losing. Your ability to stand up again to fight will make you to become a champion. Or they say that a brave soldier or a successful soldier is that soldier who fights today and live to fight tomorrow. When you have challenges, sometimes one way or the other you fall and you refuse to wake up, to stand up, to go again, that is what is called failure. But when you fight and lose, you stand up, you go again the second day. One of these days, you'll become a champion. And when you become a champion, it therefore means that you've become successful. That is the theory of life. And in fact, that is the practicality of life. It is a fact. I have never seen any successful man, whether in business, whether in finance, whether in academic education, whether in sports, whether in anything you can think about, philosophy or otherwise, that has never lost before. Yes. Besides, how can you grow to become successful when you have never lost something before? You can never perfect what you are doing if you have not lost. Yeah, that is the fact. Just take an example. If you know how to ride bicycle, you'll find out that you must have fallen so many times before you perfect how to ride bicycle. So does it happen to every one of us? But in as much as you maintain your focus, then you must grow up. In as much as you never allow yourself to quit, which will definitely result in failure, then be rest assured that you must become successful and a champion in any field of endeavor you are working towards. If you have listened to me for some couple of times, I have said it again and again, that if you do not have a reason why you are fighting for the restoration of Biafra, why you are fighting for our freedom, that means if a little thing happened to you, you will capitulate. I have advised our people, I have encouraged them, I have persuaded them to go back to history sometimes and go through the reasons why you must be accentuated, why you must be motivated to fight for the freedom of Biafra. If you go back to history, you will definitely have a reason why it will be motivating you, why it will catalyze you to go into action. Not just because people are talking about Biafran restoration, then you have to talk. No. You have to have your own reason, something that you hold hand. Why, if somebody asks you, why are you fighting for the restoration of Biafra? Why are you fighting for freedom? Then you'll be able to give a cogent reason. Will say this, and that are the reason why I'm fighting for the restoration of Biafra. Look at Mama Biafra. She never give up because she knows what she's fighting for. And I have said it time without number, that there is nothing that is better than freedom. And I have said it that freedom is the greatest word you can find in human dictionary. That word, freedom, apart from it, I've never seen a word that is mightier, gigantic as the word freedom. No wonder some wise man says that studying history will sometimes disturb you. Studying history will also sometimes upset you. Continuous studying history will sometimes make you furious. But if studying history always makes you feel proud and happy, you probably aren't studying history. And that is sure and certain. If you'll be able to digest it, if you'll be able to comprehend these words here, these phrases, then you will understand what it means to be free, to be a free man. because history will digest it, will dissect it one after the other, how it's supposed to be. It will not look into your eyes, it will not look on your face. History will tell you how everything happened, the good and the bad. Then you will select how your people must have been ill-treated before them. What kept Biafra the way we are today? What kept Igbos the way we are today? And this will motivate you to know what you contribute. It's not just every time you are standing by the side, you are standing on the fence. Sometimes you jump into the camp of the infiltrators. Sometimes you jump out because you are being carried hither by the breeze and the waves of what people are saying. So the earlier you stand, Gidiwa, as someone who knows what he wants, the better for all of us. Look at the preaching of Mama Biafra. Have something at the back of your mind to know why you want your freedom. You want Biafra to be restored.